Thanks to Thank family. We are back. We're chopping it up with Absolute.
Yes.
Absolute. I love the cards that you have. There's something tangible. But in my head, I was saying, how does that compare against, technology? Every time I turn around, I see a student on a device or, they have a gadget in their hand. So how does it compare? But you've informed me otherwise, right?
Yeah, so the trading card market is booming right now. That's not why we're doing it, though, right? The reason we're doing it is because we get to touch a lot of these kids through other nonprofits that we've been working with. A lot of the youth that we were working with in the school system, we were actually giving them these cards in their hands so they can get these cards autographed by some people like Kelvin Watson. You have Pastor Davidson. You have Barbara Sharif. You have some amazing people in the community, and we just wanted our youth to be educated on who these people are, be able to read about them on the trading card, and then feel like, yeah, I've met a celebrity.
Nice. And then so with this boom, we're gonna keep the party popping then with these cards.
Yes,
because I had no idea. I'm thinking, Pokemon. I don't want to age myself too much, but I remember we had the Trapper Keeper. We had the
you were definitely aging. You're aging both of us right now.
Yeah, but
because I know what you're talking about, right?
And you had the little slots that you slide the card in, flip the pages, and we did that with CDs too. Yep.
Let's not talk about that though, right? So what we're doing now with these trading cards is we actually had Dr. Benjamin Chavis on one of our trading cards, and we were able to get the card signed by him when they unveiled a mural of him down here. So he was Martin Luther King's assistant, amazing civil rights activist throughout history. And so we got a piece of history by him signing that trading card, right? And so it's about capturing our history and holding that history for ourselves as well. Can you imagine if you had a Dr. Martin Luther King signed trading card, right?
Right.
And so that's how we think about it. I'm not doing it for the masses. I'm doing it for our youth.
Love it.
Right? And so we're not charging our youth for that. This is something that we want to give them. We want them to keep. But it's been received so well, we've had a hard time even keeping them in stock. And so we sold out of the trading cards about 15 times since we released our first set. And so keeping the cards is the hard part because the community wants it. They want to say, you know what, this is our history. Let us hold on to that. And so it's amazing what's happened since we first came out with these cards.
Nice. So how are you able to generate the income for the cards since you're not receiving anything from it?
So it goes to the nonprofit. So we've been receiving donations. We've had the book sales. We've had the trading cards. But it's the community saying we want this, right? And so the community is keeping it all alive. And I mean, it started with the music. We're thankful we've been able to hit maybe 100 million streams online, right? And so that's generated a good amount of income for us. But also through the books and the schools, the community just embracing and supporting what we've been doing has been amazing. And so that's created the income that we've needed to keep going and keep this positive push.
Love it. So you have someone who's entering the industry and they really don't know which side of the coin to be on. They don't know if they should, have that shock factor, or they don't know if they should, stick to authenticity and, go that route. What would you tell them?
I would say stay authentic, right? So one of the things that I talk to a lot of youth about, because one of the things we do with our nonprofit is publish. So we publish music, we publish books, and we work with our youth, and we do that out of our own pocket, right? Nice. So we're not charging our youth, because that's one of the problems they have when they sign to a major label, is that now they're in this label's pocket, and so they kind of have to do what the label tells them. Right, basically. We wanted to eliminate that, and we wanted to be able to help these artists without saying, okay, you owe anyone. You keep the money. We'll raise the funds for you to be able to put out these projects.
That's awesome.
Right? But the project has to benefit the community in some way. If it's not going to benefit us financially, at least we should be able to benefit from your lyrics, right?
Love it.
That influence we should be able to benefit from. And so that's what our nonprofit is doing. But I would tell somebody to be authentic. I talk to a lot of kids. Some of them are cursing. Some of them don't. My thing is tell your story, right? Let it be true to you. Don't do it because you hear it on the radio. Don't do it because you see it on TV. Let it be true to you. If we sense that and we see you doing your thing that way, we're there to support it.
We always there to support authenticity. We'll be back. Thanks for saying.